Throughout my years of growing as an adult, I've been looking at a lot of Steve Jobs content because, Steve Jobs is like the epitome of success. Apple has really been stagnating in their products ever since he passed away. But one of the quotes that have been stuck in my head for a while now is you can't connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect the dots looking backwards. This quote has been stuck in my head for a while now because ever since Steve Jobs passed away, Apple has been kind of stagnating in their products for quite some time now. Like, there hasn't been really any amazing innovations with Apple products as of late. So that's why I think this is the perfect reason why you should be listening to this quote.
If I had never dropped out, I would have never dropped in on that calligraphy class, and personal computers might not have the wonderful typography that they do. Of course, it was impossible to connect the dots looking forward when I was in college, but it was very, very clear looking backwards 10 years later. Again, you can't connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking backwards. So you have to trust that the dots will somehow connect in your future. You have to trust in something, your gut, destiny, life, karma, whatever, because believing that the dots will connect down the road will give you the confidence to follow your heart even when it leads you off the well-worn path, and that will make all the difference.
When I look back at the trips that I've taken, Ukraine in 2023, Germany in 2024, I really see those dots that I've connected in my past to shape who I've become today. When I went to Ukraine, that really taught me resilience and how to problem solve in unfamiliar areas that I might not understand all the languages to. And sure, there were a few explosions here and then because, there is a war still going on. Not something that I'm completely unfamiliar with in New York with, gunshots growing up. But this really taught me that I could survive in such a scenario. So this is day 2 of being in Ukraine, and it's still looking as amazing as ever. People are happy, and it's just overall looking like a good day. And I'm gonna see if I could get some cereal because my natural breakfast is the cereal bowl. In Germany, I was taking myself to nice little restaurants, and some of them pretty fancy ones, and I was easier able to visualize, what kind of person I want to be like and be around in my life. And it opened up my eyes to how important it is to actually visualize the environment that you want to be in by actually putting yourself in the situation. It opened my eyes. And here's the thing. When I was planning those trips, I didn't know exactly how it would affect or change my life. I was just doing it for the heck of it. I wanted to do this traveling thing that I always imagined myself doing when I was younger. So I'm the type of person, when I want to do something, I don't just say it. I actually take the action to do it. And I end up actually benefiting my life in a very grand way. And understand that I also did prepare for this kind of thing. So, whenever you take risk, you gotta be prepared for something to go wrong, and that's what I did. I prepared for many things to go wrong, which is why I'm so comfortable taking this kind of risk. I didn't know where I would end up, but I took the risk anyway, and now I have an even grander and am more ambitious than ever vision for my life. And it wasn't just those trips that I was taking that changed my life. I was taking a few actions on the side to position myself to be even more better positioned to actually take those actions. So, those are some things that I'll probably bring to the forefront of these videos in the future, but for now I'm keeping it on the hush-hush. But I tell you, when I unload that clip, it's gonna be crazy to see the results of that. And if this applies to you, whether it be taking an international trip or pursuing a new career position or pursuing some other type of dream, those dots won't connect until you take that first leap. You won't know how far that ocean goes until you start swimming to that horizon. And it all starts with the first step. I want to be completely transparent with you guys. Right now I'm just spending a few days in Bucharest to take a rest before the plane flight, and then I'm gonna be off and gone. I wanted to plan accordingly to the flight to make sure I was at the flight on time, not going straight from Ukraine right into my flight to New York, because you never know what can happen. Even if you plan everything to be perfect, there's always that chance that something could go wrong. Luckily, nothing did go wrong, but always take those precautions and stay hydrated, guys. So right now I'm working on one of the bigger goals in my to-do list that came as a result of my international travels, and partly because, America is kind of not treating the people around here fairly. New York just raised their congestion pricing to $9 just to drive in Manhattan. So now you see a bunch of people taking public transport, which, it's not the safest in New York. As you can see in recent news, there was someone getting burned alive on the subway, a lot of stabbers in the subways, which, I thought knives were a United Kingdom thing. So it's crazy to see that's happening in New York too now. It's getting crazy over in the US. And, whether or not I'm able to achieve this dream of mine, I know that if I actually want to do this in real time, it's not going to happen overnight. I'm constantly having to work on achieving that dream little by little. And, I know the actions that I take today will evidently affect what happens tomorrow. And you could see evidence of me taking those steps over on my Instagram, where I'm trying to build my travel advisory page. I'm a travel agent, so if you're looking to do your international travel, I'm the one to do that for you. I'm trying to build up that brand, and here on the channel, of course, I'm building that brand. As you can see, I filmed 2 videos already this year, so already on a better track than last year. I'm not going to lament too much on the miscomings that I've had on this channel, my inability to become consistent on this channel, because lamenting on the past, looking back on those connected dots will do you little to no good, and it's the actions that you currently take in the present that will affect where you want to be in life. And that's what I'm doing now. I'm tired of seeing people just talk the talk. It's nice to listen to a motivational speech on YouTube, those motivational talking YouTubers, but their goal is to actually motivate you to actually take the actions, to actually do the actions. And I do the actions, I talk the actions, and I demonstrate for you guys on this channel. As you can see, I went to Ukraine and Germany. I don't want to be just the talking YouTuber. I want to be the business YouTuber. I want to be the ambitious YouTuber. I want to be everything that I thought I'd be when I was a child. So, here's my challenge for you guys. Don't wait to make the perfect plan to actually execute some actions. Because if I waited until everything was perfect, I probably wouldn't be filming this video right now. There will never be any perfect moment to do something. There won't be the perfect conditions. You have to just trust the process and take those risks. And one day you're gonna look back on those dots that you connected today, and you'll be ready to start that journey. And as always, thank you guys for watching the video. If you liked it, please leave a like. If you want to start a discussion in the comments, let me know what destinations you would probably go to. What goals do you want to achieve? Let me know in the comments, and subscribe for more content like this.
When you grow up, you tend to get told that the world is the way it is, and your life is just to live your life inside the world, try not to bash into the walls too much, try to have a nice family life, have fun, save a little money. But life, that's a very limited life. Life can be much broader once you discover one simple fact, and that is everything around you that you call life was made up by people that were no smarter than you. And you can change it. You can influence it. You can build your own things that other people can use. And the minute that you understand that you can poke life and actually something will, if you push in, something will pop out the other side, that you can change it, you can mold it, that's maybe the most important thing.